Just a little joke. Simplify. Simplify. Don't try to be a genius because you're with a CPA. Don't try to overwhelm them with their own materials. Don't try to show them that you're great in their field and not even in yours. That's not it. They don't need more work, and work is more thought because what they do for work is thought. Simplify. Try to solve their work. Try to take off their shoulders, not to put on. Sometimes we show off, and I tend to do that once in a while. You know, I go to meetings and sometimes I'm too aggressive or I'm too passive or something happens. We're human, okay? Simplify. They want quiet. Otherwise, they won't do this with you. Paint the word picture, just like, you know, the oil field, the drilling companies, work another shift on your machines. These, you know, we know that. But, you know, I'm saying it because we're used to selling products in not partnerships. So in this case, use it here as well. Talk about their clients' benefits way before you talk about them. I don't use the oil field anymore first before I know who I'm talking to. Because some would really be very apprehensive if we start with their money and what they can gain from it. So sometimes it's better to go for the client and for financial planning and to understand what they can do, what we can do together for the benefit of their clients. Offer comprehensive financial planning, I said that. Specialize to master tax strategies. The strategies that Pacific Life do within the split funded defined benefit plans, the 419Es, all the big gun that could bring in huge, phenomenal tax deductions, that's the best way to go, you know, especially if you have a CPA that has a few clients, and you don't need many of those. You just need a few to gain all the credibility. It's always easier to come and ask this question, for instance. How many clients do you still have on extension? You can ask it up until this month. I'm still asking the question. How many of those still are waiting for a miracle to happen? Now, we might be too late for 2009, I'm sorry. But would you like to maybe look at a case? Don't even give me a name. Would you like some numbers if you have one case that you could help? Would you like to explore it? Forget the client, we're going to get to him, but between the two of us. How amazing is that? How powerful it is when you come in with a calculation from Cenex that all of a sudden allows $300,000 of a deduction. He gets dizzy. Because, oh my God. And last, and of course not least, patience. Patience. Patience, my friends. I keep saying that it reminds me of when you drive your car at 120 miles per hour, whoever does that on an Autobahn, and you see that dove on the road, and the dove looks at you, and you're certainly going to run it over. And at the very last fraction of a second, it flies away, nonchalantly. The dove sees you coming in slow motion, because the dove lives in a different speed zone than you. Same here. We're all salespeople. We're the dove. Sometimes we look at the CPAs. We see them in slow motion. Oh my God, could you move? Remember, this is the situation. You need to be aware of that, but as slow as they go, if you have patience and you do it correctly, and you find 1 in 20, 1 in 30, think about it, 800 clients at your disposal. Finally, before we get to the questions and sandwiches and all, the demand that my peers showed me along the way encouraged me to actually embark on this very delightful journey, which I love more than anything, and the money is not the issue. I just like doing it. And I feel like helping my peers because sometimes I see them drowning, and I do feel that if I could do it, anybody could do it. And there's so enough CPAs retiring now, before retirement, why not help them as well? So if any one of you wants to utilize my help, Synergy Advisors is what I established to do that. I already have At least, I have one protege of mine that is already on the program. I have others that are not here. I have proteges over in Texas, and I have just friends of mine that just followed my recommendations along the way, like Garth, and he could attest what happened when he finally got to the promised land in this case. So what I suggest, anyone that came here today, if anyone signs on for my program today, I'm going to do the first tier for free for a whole month. In other words, unlimited calling, consultation about CPA partnerships. And actually, if you want, I'll go with you, whatever. That's the second part here. But the first part is a fee-based one. I'm going to waive that fee for a month. If you like it, if you can understand it in a month, take it on and just do it yourself. So whoever signs on today, I'm not going to charge you for a month. Just going to... Well, you can see it here. The fee is $900 per month for unlimited consultation phone, if you just elect phone. Okay? But there are other levels. The second level has CPA partnerships meetings that I go on with you. And that one, we just share some of the revenue afterwards on the CPAs. Okay? It could be on the app or not on the app. Doesn't matter. And the third one is actual coaching with products as well. Products like the defined benefit plan that I do so much, things that I really do a lot with plastic surgeons. If we decide to go for that, and we can go for that, then we'll just share the product, just like we do, on other occasions, on the app or not, whatever. So I want to thank everybody for hosting me today. And I'll open the floor to questions if you want now, and then you can take sandwiches and kind of talk about it later.
When you were calling on CPA